Greetings, Divine Ones. I am Priestess Maya Ananda, and welcome to the rainforest of Hawaii Island, where it is currently not raining, so the perfect moment to create some videos. But just welcoming you into this space, this beautiful energy that is so healing, so vibrant, so alive. We are 10 minutes from Kilauea Crater. Everything around us here is black lava rock. It's lush and green. And so abundant, so welcoming you to this space. Welcome. So I want to share a message, of course, on the topic of grief, death, and dying, which is my work. But the message that comes so strongly today to share with you is about purpose. Now, we are each of us here for a specific purpose. Each of us. A divinely crafted, uniquely created purpose from the universe for here, your expression of life. And we get so sidetracked by the million ways that the society tries to detract us from that purpose, right? There's so much, just so many words in my mind that are not nice words. Just things that are out there that sparkle and dance and grab our attention, and they take us away from our focus of our divine purpose. So many out there things, right? Grabbing our attention. This falseness of life, falseness of society, this picture of perfection and youth sparkles all around us. But where we need to find sparkles is within us. And so all of these things that dance about us and take our attention in a million ways. Pumpkin season is about us. Oh, pumpkin and cinnamon spice. So many things. It pulls us away from ourselves. Within you, Divine One, is everything you need. Everything. Here is joy. Here is peace. Here is purpose. But you have to reconnect to this space. Even I can't gift you those answers. Only you know your path. Only you. And you have what you need within you. All of it. So when we journey through grief, this moment in life, grief, we want to push it aside, don't we? We want to forget that death and loss don't happen. And I wrote an essay once about where are the wailing women? Where are those that rake their face, that cut their hair, that bleed and show these outward signs of how physical and how challenging grief is? What has happened to that? We are like deers in headlights, all of us, that we freeze with this emotion within us, and it becomes trapped within our bodies. Trapped. The fly. And we become trapped and frozen. Grief is an expression. It is an emotion, but it is an expression. It is energy that needs to come out of us through wailing, through color therapy, through walks in the rainforest. And what moves us through grief? It is not hope of a better day. And this is a phrase that someone offered me once, and someone on a spiritual path, and I grabbed that, the Aries warrior within me, and I'm going to share with you what I said to this person. I said, what is hope? What is hope? Hope to me is like cotton candy at a fair. Oh, you go to that fair and you smell that toasted sugar and you're like, oh my goodness, that smells amazing, doesn't it? And then you go to the cotton candy booth and you see this sugar that's spun into these wispy cobwebs of color. They shimmer and dance in the sunlight, don't they? It looks amazing. It looks delicious, and you can't say no. But what happens when we grab that cotton candy by that little cardboard cone and we put that to our lips? What happens? It just melts, doesn't it? And for that first moment, oh, it's kind of interesting, but only for that moment, because after a few bites of that cotton candy, what happens is that sickness, that sickening sweetness taste in our stomach start turning, and you go, it's enough, it's too much. It's not what it seems, right? It's not what it seems. So I offer you that illusion to hope, because hope is like that cotton candy. It just melts into the sky. And when we are in the space of profound grief, in those shadowy spaces of life, it is not that wispy cotton candy story that is going to get us through, but it is purpose. Finding that connection to your divine purpose, that ability to connect to your inner wisdom, that ability to see that grief is a blessing, can be, that grief can transform us. Grief cracks us open to the raw spaces within, and we don't like that, because in this world we don't like the raw spaces, do we? We like the cotton candy, we like the pretty things, we like to pretend it doesn't exist. But those of you who are on this journey of grief with me, you know. Grief cracks us open. There's no putting that person back together the same way, because grief changes you. But what happens is you can recraft a new you with new tools, a new footing into the world. And through that, there is transformation. Through that is a pathway to move with grace and compassion through grief to a new space in life. Now, I assure you, grief is your new companion. Grief doesn't just go away. It might go into the background. Some days it comes, dances before you. Some days, you barely know it's there. But always, when we lose someone dear, grief is near. And so it is what it is, like many things in life. The important thing is to not shy away from it, but to embrace it for what it is, a raw and real aspect of life. So, I pray and wish for each and every one of you to connect deeply to your divine purpose. If you need a little help with that, I'm available for help, for healings with Divine Mother, so we can open space and see what comes up. See if you are on that path, reading into the energy, or maybe it just needs a little tweaking. So, Divine Ones, I wish you a glorious and abundant, beautiful day. I am Priestess Maya Ananda, coming to you from the rainforest of Hawaii Island, and aloha.